Welcome back to Sci-Fi Recaps. Today, I will show you a thriller space sci-fi horror film from 2024 titled Alien Romulus. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. In the year 2142, a Weyland-Yutani probe combing the remnants of the long-lost USCSS Nostromo makes a startling discovery. A cocoon preserved within the wreckage containing traces of a xenomorph. This treasure, coveted by the corporation for its potential scientific and military applications, is recovered and shipped off for study. Meanwhile, far from corporate laboratories, life on the remote colony of Jackson Star on LV-410 couldn't feel more bleak. The mining settlement, situated on the edge of the galaxy, is crumbling under neglect. Harsh working conditions, a failing infrastructure, and the oppressive grip of Weyland-Yutani define life for its inhabitants. Among them is Rain Carradine, an orphaned worker whose only companion is Andy, a malfunctioning android her father had reprogrammed before his death. Rain's life takes a darker turn when she discovers that her work contract has been arbitrarily extended by Weyland-Yutani, effectively enslaving her indefinitely. Fueled by desperation and a yearning for freedom, she decides to escape. She gathers a ragtag group of allies, her adoptive brother Andy, her ex-boyfriend Tyler, who still harbors feelings for her, Tyler's pregnant sister Kay, their resourceful cousin Bjorn, and Bjorn's fiercely independent adopted sister Navarro. The group hatches a daring plan. They'll commandeer a cargo hauler, the Corbelan 4, and make their way to the Weyland-Yutani Research Station Renaissance, orbiting LV-410. The station, divided into two sections called Romulus and Remus, holds cryostasis equipment essential for their planned journey to Ivaga 3, a planet free from the corporation's influence. Upon arriving at Renaissance, their relief is short-lived. The station is on the brink of destruction, hurtling toward LV-410's rings with only a few hours before impact. Andy interfaces with the station's systems to gain access to Remus, the more secure section of the station, and learns a devastating truth. Ivaga 3 has outlawed androids. If the group succeeds in escaping, Andy won't be allowed to join them. As the group pushes forward, Tyler and Bjorn unwittingly release a swarm of facehugger parasites stored in containment while attempting to secure cryostasis fuel. This triggers a station-wide lockdown, adding another layer of danger to their mission. Rain, realizing they need higher-level access to override the station's lockdown protocols, upgrades Andy with a chip salvaged from Rook, a malfunctioning science officer android. While this gives Andy access to critical systems, it comes at a cost. His programming shifts to align with Weyland-Yutani's objectives. Though Andy remains loyal to Rain, his actions begin to prioritize the corporation's agenda over the group's survival. As chaos ensues, Navarro is attacked and impregnated by a facehugger. Rain, seeking answers, reactivates Rook. The android reveals a horrifying secret. Scientists on Renaissance had been experimenting on a xenomorph recovered from the Nostromo's cocoon. The experiments backfired, unleashing the xenomorph on the station's crew. The creature's acidic blood caused catastrophic damage, leading to explosive decompressions and countless deaths. Meanwhile, Bjorn, panicked and desperate to protect Navarro and Kay, attempts to flee with them. His plan unravels when the xenomorph embryo inside Navarro hatches, killing her in a gruesome display. The infant xenomorph wreaks havoc, causing the Corbelan 4 to crash into Romulus, accelerating the station's collision with LV-410's rings. Kay manages to escape the carnage, but she becomes the target of the now fully grown xenomorph. Rain and Tyler try to mount a rescue, but Andy, suspecting a trap, refuses to open the doors, inadvertently sealing Kay's fate. She is captured by the xenomorph, leaving the group reeling. Rook seizes the opportunity to reveal his true motives. He orders Andy to retrieve a DNA-altering fluid called Z01, extracted from the facehugger parasites. Z01 was developed to create genetically enhanced humans, a project Rook deems too valuable to lose. He threatens to take control of the Corbelan 4 unless the fluid is delivered to Jackson Star. Despite their dwindling numbers, Rain refuses to give up. She and Tyler prepare to fight back, but Andy warns them that using firearms in the station's compromised sections could lead to explosive decompression. Navigating the station, they stumble upon a xenomorph nest and find Kay, barely alive. In a desperate move, Kay injects herself with Z01, which miraculously heals her injuries but leaves her fate uncertain. The group's retreat is cut short when they are ambushed by facehuggers and xenomorphs. Tyler sacrifices himself to buy Rain and Kay time to escape, while Andy is temporarily disabled during the chaos. Rain manages to restore Andy's original programming by removing Rook's control chip, freeing him from Weyland-Yutani's influence. In a last-ditch effort to neutralize the xenomorph threat, Rain disables the station's gravity, allowing her to eliminate the creatures without risking structural damage. Once gravity is restored, Andy kills the xenomorph that hatched from Navarro, granting the survivors a fleeting moment of relief. As the Renaissance begins to disintegrate, the group escapes aboard the Corbelan 4. However, their ordeal is far from over. Kay goes into labor, but the child she births is no ordinary human. Mutated by the Z01, it is a horrifying human-xenomorph hybrid. The creature, driven by its primal instincts, kills Kay and severely damages Andy before Rain can intervene. Summoning every ounce of her strength, Rain ejects the hybrid into LV-410's rings, where it disintegrates. The victory feels hollow, as Rain is left mourning the loss of her friends and the life they had hoped to build. With the Corbelan 4 adrift and their numbers reduced to 2, Rain and Andy prepare for the journey to Ivaga III. They enter cryostasis, their future uncertain. Rain can only hope that the free planet truly offers the sanctuary they seek and that they've left the horrors of Weyland-Yutani and the xenomorphs behind. But as the ship drifts into the void, Rain knows one thing for certain. The fight for survival is never truly over. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.